we just want to give you a little bit of an update about what's been going on with us. It feels like we didn't really have summer holidays, that we kind of just ran through the summer, and we're now in September. So here's what we've been up to.
I just went to Cambodia with another missionary friend of mine, and that was exciting to go somewhere ministry-wise, since all of COVID is now pretty much finished in Asia. So we were in Cambodia for about 5 days, did a lot of preaching and teaching and visiting villages and praying for the sick, which is how we really began our ministry on the mission field. So it was good to go back to those kind of days. A lot of fun we had, and just meeting people and hearing their stories, and just encouraged by what God is doing in these different places.
Yeah, and then while he was away, we partnered with the Boy Scouts of America. We have a family in our church that is actively involved in it, and we went to the border here in Mae Sai, and we handed out 2,000 bags of food and items that people need in our city. Our city's been hit really bad this summer with flooding, probably the worst we've seen it. We see it every year. It's not like odd to have a flood here, but this year it's been multiple times, and our community is really quite devastated by it. So it was a blessing to go down to the border and hand out supplies for the people, and we're looking at the next opportunity to motivate our people into giving again.
So if you guys remember back in January, we were excited about where we were at. We were excited about talking to the landlord to extend the rent on our agreement. So the landlord actually said they wanted us out of the house, and then that turned into this big ordeal of trying to find a place to go. We need a house as well as a church together. So our sort of list is a little bit specific. Right. And we ran into this other guy we met along the way, and he offered us this wonderful house. So we spent most of the summer moving into this house, making it ready for us to live as well as to have a church. So we've been pretty busy with that this entire summer.
Yeah, we've been doing that and trying to just navigate movement in the church and how to encourage our people as we move. And we know that this also is still somewhat temporary because we can't grow in this building that we're in. The home is excellent for us to live in, but the church room is just not big enough. And so we've got our eyes open at the possibility of heading into something new.
So we kind of want to keep that home church feel, but we do need a bigger place, and I think it's time to move it out of our house. So we do have a place in mind. We had a place ready to go. We made a video for you guys a few months back. Everything looked great, and the landlord kind of jammed out on the agreement, and we felt it wise not to enter into that deal. So we decided to wait on God, and just recently we came into a contact with another ministry that has a building that would suit our needs, and they would enter into a longer term. It's a great building, a newer building, but it does need to be outfitted with air conditioning, and we'd have to put in chairs and things like that to make it suitable. But it would house our ministry center, where we have our English school, which brings in funds for the ministry. We call that our income producing ministry. So that would help bear the weight of a lot of the rent. And then we could house a few missionaries as well in there, as well as have the church, and then a youth center, as well as activities throughout the week. But we would need a lot of help to get set up in this place, and that's kind of where we're coming to you guys for the opportunity to get behind this amazing step of faith, because the last season has been amazing for us, and we felt God said in the new year that He's going to take us even farther. And if the last season was amazing, we can only imagine what the next thing will be. Amen. So if you'd like to partner up with any of these projects, I will leave some information here on the bottom of the screen. Again, thank you so much for your support, your prayer, your communication to us, sending us messages and notes. It really does mean a lot to us, and we really appreciate all of you guys. So God bless you, and continue to shine for Jesus.